Reese, the man that will save the world. But unfortunately for him, his light is just a mere candle in the darkness. Indeed, he may be the human the prophecies speak of, but he is still human nonetheless. Yet these humans can be disturbingly powerful. What will you have me do, you idiots? Such saplings must not be suffered to grow. Very well, you idiots. He who saved this doomed world must die. Preschool guy!
My name is Preschool Guy, but you may call me the Preschool Guy. In reality, I'm in my 20s, but at heart, Gosh, do you know what I remember? This. Why do I remember this all of a sudden? Because I have no life. I'm just joking. But what if I didn't?
I remember watching all the content from this cute little VHS to help the NSPCC stop child abuse. You know, shows like Super Ted, Spot, Paddington Bear, Fireman Sam, and among others. But much like Aubrey, there was also one show on this cassette that a lot of you may not know about. A Scottish cartoon so underrated it makes space have as many fans as The Office.
Well, fellow viewers, prepare to have your inner subconscious blown away to smithereens as I, Preschool Guy, will watch for your amusement this little gem known as simply this. Yeah, you can just quack off. Jim's the hat.
Yes, I know I already riffed an episode of this show already, but if any of you remember that episode, then you know I wasn't myself at the time. But I think it's time to give this tabulade a proper introduction. First shown in 1984, James the Cat went on to have... Actually, I have no information on this one. But hey, a second series was shown in the mid-90s and... Actually, I have no information on this one either. Huh. What a big old plate of awkward of a sign of embarrassment and a pint of forget-me-not.
So why are you watching this episode if you don't know anything about it, you little prick horse? Is what you're probably saying to me. In your prick horse voice. Well, just from the first episode of this cartoon alone, which between you and me I would used to watch over and over again as a child, does have a little ironic, subtle message in there that I could support. Even though it doesn't involve animal cruelty. So come on, VHS, play on my DVD! Play! Jeebus, I'm awesome.
First, let's take a look at the show's first episode entitled Friends. It's a pretty day in generic Britsville. Small front lawns, tight housing policies, and in said generic Britsville, a family who will never be seen or be referenced again take off at the speed of slow frames and leave behind the birth child of Sylvester and Garfield.
I've been forgotten. Locked out of my own home, with all my worldly goods stuck inside.
Gee, I wish I could be so monotone in my verse whenever I receive bad news.
I see. Well, I appreciate you calling anyway. Thank you. Goodbye. I didn't get the part of Warsaw Gummidge.
And don't worry, the narrator gives this posh yet kinda whiny voice to this character throughout the entire show, so there's enough cream and cakes for everyone. But to be fair, the guy doesn't do a bad job, I wouldn't even say terrible. But when you have to impersonate a woman, the Australians, even Sylvester Stallone, you'd feel sorry for the guy too.
You're a bit big for a rabbit. Yeah, I was a prize fighter before I retired.
I already made a Rocky joke in the previous James the Cat related episode, so shush! You're just gay. That's right, I'm
Gay. Oh, mon ami. Welcome to my pond. Oh, I say.
Well, 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 I know whose legs that you'll be eating tonight, James.
I should be rhyming on about how none of the characters' mouths are moving, which may give you the assumption that this is just a furry version of the Twilight Zone. But one thing keeps me from doing that. Yeah, despite the cheap animation, everything is detailed in its own right, so it gets a sticker from me at least. Because I'm Mr. Cool Guy.
Hey, James.
Teacher of,
Oh, thank you, Rocky. What is that? My name is Dennis, and I'm a real dragon. I don't want a dragon.
But one thing that does draw me out from this show, though, is the laid-back tone. Which I don't mind for the most part, but at times it can be really, really boring. I mean, there has to be at least one funny thing from this episode alone that I could make a funny meme out of to show around the world.
Hey, hey, hey!
Meh, that's not bad, but it's no. Not crazy.
So yeah, not much to say about this first episode, but what could be so special about it that I could recommend it for even the most nostalgic of, peoples? If that isn't even a term.
Well, I'm glad you asked, camera. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't turn that off. Because I decided to watch a few more episodes of the show to see if I can squeeze anything out from this pussy.
And despite all the cliche stories, all the bland narration, and all the cheap yet erotic animation, there is one redeemable thing about James the Cat. His friendship with the other animals. Yeah, he can act like a real jerk all he wants, but they're still gonna help him out with his problems and be real appreciative of his company no matter what. Friendship shouldn't be perfect. It has its bad times, sad times, and even aggressive times. But if friends stick together throughout all that, and still want to be together for more memories, then that's a winner in my book. The show itself may not be to everyone's taste. I mean, the lazy theme tune is just a prime example. But watch a few episodes and you'll see what I mean.
Man, all this talk about friendship is wanting me to make me hang out with my own friends. By doing a crossover, huh? Oh man, this is gonna be so awesome that they won't believe it. Hey, Toon Critic, it's Preschool Guy here. Yeah, mate, I was just wondering if you wanted to do a little riff with me. Wait, what? You don't want to see or hear from me again? Why? Because I'm such a drama queen off screen when the camera isn't on? Well, you know, I'll admit that I can be a bit of a jerk off screen. I'm not going to deny that, but you can't just erase me from your memory. That's not going to be possible, man. I mean, you can't be the only one in this. What about the Media Grubble or even Train Level 476? They must have a say in this. They totally agree what we have to say. Huh. Okay, I'm willing to admit, for just this once, that I'm a total jerk. And even at the best of times, I might explode at you, but that's just because I care about you. I trust you, Ethan. I'll tell you things I'll tell no other person whatsoever. That's basically what James the Cat taught me. What? A crybaby man-child? Me? Now hang on a minute. Hello? Hello? I'm the preschool guy, and I need to be alone.
So, yeah. Preschool Guy is a soap opera now. But in all seriousness, thank you for watching this new episode of the Preschool Guy. I really appreciate it. Here are some other videos from my channel that you may like. I also have a Twitter, a Facebook, a blip, and a sandwich. So I hope that you guys are doing well. Remember to stay positive, and I hope to see you for my next video. Until then, TTFN.
Man, all this talk about friendship is why you... I'm not gonna wank over my friends, that's just stupid. Depends how sexy they are, but never mind.